Hello YouTube. I know it's been a minute since I've posted anything, so I wanted to do a little update here. When I go black or dark, it's not because I'm not doing anything usually, it's because I'm doing too much. The thing that has me really excited is that I've been designing hydroponic systems for over 20 years now, and I just came up with this really fun design, which it's not like anything that I've seen. I'm hoping to patent it, or else I would share it with you right now. But aside from that, I've been doing work around my house and work at the cemetery, and my father died, and I found out in a really shitty way through a Facebook comment that my aunt made on a post that I made 4 days after his death, and was not invited to the funeral. And it's interesting because I wouldn't have gone to the funeral anyway, because none of the people there, aside from one, really, I think, wants anything to do with me at all. But I didn't even have the opportunity. And my sister Bridget told me that that Wayne, my father, said that I was still in his will and that he loved me very much. And I highly doubted that I was in the will. I asked him a while ago for the guns that I had as a kid growing up, a 30-30 lever action and my skeet gun, 12 gauge Remington 1100. And jokingly, kinda, I mean, I would have loved to have had it, his service weapon that he smuggled back from Vietnam in a stereo, 1911 45 caliber. But it doesn't seem that I was in the will, and so there's no disappointment here. I didn't have any interaction with him, so it's not like I missed anything. I had a feeling that I wasn't going to be left anything by my father after he passed a while ago, so even though I have a few possessions, I gave myself by keeping things, specifically this Tonka front end loader that I've had since I was probably 2 or 3. So this is my inheritance, and it's got some synchronicity to it because right now I'm doing everything I can to try to get $80,000 to buy an electric Volvo excavator to dig green graves, and I also designed and would like to test a method of composting humans 5 feet below the dirt. But this is an awesome Tonka truck, and you know, the only things that I ever asked for were my guns back and his gun, but I don't know, I guess it was like 15 years ago or something. I was at his house visiting, and he let me shoot his brand new fancy bow, and I missed the target. It was too big for me, and the sights didn't line up. But he didn't want his old bow anymore. I have since got and he gave me his old bow that I kept, even though I've been bouncing around. I've never stayed anywhere longer than a couple years. I have his Hoyt bow, and I really like it because it's a compound bow, and it still looks like, you know, it has still. I have a new bow, and the arms go back, and it looks weird. This one looks like a normal bow. It's ridiculously heavy. It's 65 pounds, so it's too big and too heavy for me, but I can't shoot it. Anyway, I've cheated. I have given myself my own inheritance.